So this is the moment that I knew that healing was actually possible. I had a year prior broken up with this man that I had been dating for a couple of years. And in that year span, he still was emailing me constantly. And I had blocked him on text, which meant that he couldn't text me, or I blocked him on the cell. He couldn't text me, he couldn't call me, but emails could still come through. And he was emailing me at work all the time and emailing me at home. And every time he did, I was a basket case, like crying hysterically, eating like nobody has ever eaten before. That's my coping mechanism. And I think it was about 3 months after I had started dating, or had broken up with him, I realized something was seriously wrong, because I've broken up with plenty of men in my life, and I've never once, just for months on end, still anything that triggered me, just a crying, disgusting, snotty-nosed mess. And I had started seeing a therapist, and I'd been seeing a therapist for about 9 months when, again, he emailed me, and he threatened to show up at my work if I didn't respond. And that's when I knew I needed to do something about it. So I went and filed for a protective order against him, a restraining order against him. And 6 weeks later, I show up to court for, us to have our little mini hearing, and they had never been able to serve him. But the healing part was, I showed up, and I was just like, here I am. I didn't get the jitters. I didn't get the butterflies. I wasn't freaking out. I didn't have to have somebody come with me to hold my hand, like my sister or something. I did it. And I was so incredibly nervous and scared. But long story short, they could never serve him, so he didn't show up anyway. But that was when I knew, when I wasn't a basket case, when I knew I thought I was going to see him and thought I would just be a disaster, and I wasn't. And realized it was possible. I could heal. If this resonated with you, leave me a comment saying, I needed to hear this today. Take care. Talk soon. Bye.